Hey, everybody. This is Maya Azucena. I am so thrilled to interview my sister, Pilar Newton Katz. Pilar is an amazing artist, animator, producer, uh, illustrator, published our author, and also a professor. So she's all around amazing and a Brooklyn girl because we grew up together. Of course, you guys know I am from Brooklyn. So, hello, Pilar. Welcome.
Hey, good to see you too. Thank you.
It's really nice to see you too. I miss you.
I miss you
So
too.
listen, we're gonna jump right in, okay? This is the question I have for you. Would you be willing to share a moment or a story when you were made to feel that you are not enough?
Um, this is a story that all right, this is a story. Oh, I'm going there. This is a story that I share all the time. Uh, uh, when I was in high school, a famous author, and I actually recount this in my book that I'm about to put out. Uh, a famous children's book author visited my children's book illustration class when I was in high school. And it was sort of like the thing where you're like, here you are 16 and you're going to meet a famous author. Wow. So and it was like my dream, one of my dreams, to be a children's book illustrator. And so here I was at the high school music and art, LaGuardia High School Music and Art and Performing Arts. And the day came, and I'm not going to name the author because that's not my goal, is to sort of like expose people. But um he visited my class, and everybody said, everybody put out their art in front of them, and he presented his work and showed us what he did and had original art with him. And I was like, wow, we're all blown away. And then he said, now I'm going to come around and look at your art. And I was like, whoa, the time has come to show this famous author my work. And then he came around and stopped in front of me and held up art one of my pieces, and I was like, whoa, this is the moment he's gonna heap all kinds of praise and encouragement on me. He says, now this is an example of someone who will never make it in the children's book industry. Her work is too generic, too plain, too Disney. She will never be a children's book illustrator. And of course, I was just like, what do you do when you're like 16? Nowadays I would have been like, hey man, what are you talking about? But when I was 16, I was like, whoa. So basically, all my dreams of being a children's book illustrator in that moment crashed and burned. And then I decided to, focus on animation. But since then, I've illustrated 20 children's books. So he's wrong.
Wow, wow. Well, there's a huge like applause effect I should have, like, "Wah," like for you, because first of all, when you told that, I just wanted to bust out crying because it's just so cruel and insensitive and absolutely the opposite of what a mentor or any kind of a guide or teacher should say to a young person. You a person's potential is completely different than what they are capable of manifesting at that young age. They're still building. Well, that's an
Yeah.
incredible story. It's so amazing that you shared it because of how far you've come and how many amazing things you've done. And that's mud on that guy's face. But all right, so now let me ask you another question. What would you say to your earlier self now with all your life experience and perspective? Like if you could be your own fairy godmother and go back and talk to
Yeah.
your earlier self, what would you say?
I would say, like, don't listen to haters, because there's going to be haters. There's going to be people along the way. And those of you that don't know what the term haters mean, it's just basically just people that will discourage you, and just, be the opposite and encourage people. Don't ever make anybody feel the way that someone made you feel. And just keep following your dream, which I did. And actually, that's part of the reason I became an educator, because I don't ever want a young person to be made to feel the way I do. And I set out as an educator to encourage people and make them feel it's possible. Like, I'm still honest as an educator, but I'm also like, it's possible, you know?
So beautiful and brilliant. You are an inspiration, Pilar. Thank you so much for
Thank you so much.
joining us.
I am enough and you are enough. Are you ready to share your I am enough story?